fine,
Riko said in a teasing groan.
Sorry, boss. That's my bad. I almost feel bad for you. But then again,
he said before the other man grabbed his hand and moved out of the back window. The glass shattered behind them, and I cried out a bit before remembering Kokichi. I moved over to Kokichi, who was sobbing in a ball on the floor. Jodian was in his arms, and there was some blood coming from his mouth as well as his neck. Kokichi just kept crying as he held him close to his chest. Kokichi, I whispered, while I went to wrap my hands around him. This was to keep my voice calm, so as to not cause any panic.
No. Get the hell away from me, you monster.
He yelled out, pushing my hands away, making me flinch. Kokichi? I asked gently, trying to get back to his side again. He just pushed me away, and this time, he stood up holding Jodian in his arms.
Stay away from me, Shuichi. You're the reason he's dead.
He cried out, making Cathy rush over to him. She grabbed his arms and held them behind his back.
Calm down, Kokichi,
she said in a half yell. He started struggling against her, but it wasn't much use seeing that Kokichi was a new vampire and was still getting used to his strength and other abilities.
But he killed him. Jodian is gone because of him. Who the hell are you? You bastard?
He screamed out, making my face fall into a frown. He's right. If I never told him about this, if I never came into his life, then maybe Jodian would still be alive. Maybe all of them would be safe.
Shuichi, wait. He isn't in the right mind right now.
Cathy called out to me, but I held my hand up to her. Don't, I said, feeling some tears come to my eyes. I let my hair fall in front of my eyes before I whispered. Then, I'll leave Kokichi. Sorry for messing up your life. I whispered, letting my feet slowly move toward the hole in the wall. I felt a feeling come over me, making me feel so useless and worthless that I couldn't even tell where I was going. Tree after tree, town after town. I had no clue where I was before I felt something happen around me. There was a group of people walking down the sidewalk of where I ended up. My hands started to shake a bit after a moment, and then one of the people in the group fell to the ground. I stopped for a moment, but my hands moved before I could do anything. My eyes went dark, and my senses numbed again. Nothing. I felt like I lost everything I had. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do now. The bond we had gave me something to live for. He gave me something to live for. His smile, his laugh, his small gestures, his kisses, his face, his cute thinking position. Without him, I'm just a monster with no purpose. I looked up and felt my whole body shake before some blue and red fire started in the grass and surrounded me. It slowly consumed the grass. The red fire burned, and the blue fire seemed to make the grass grow, which I found rather odd in the back of my mind. But before I could focus any more on that, the consuming feeling came over me again, making my eyes go dark as the sky turned black. I felt my whole world seem to crack from under my fingers, my blood-stained fingers. Kokichi, I wonder if you still hate me for breaking you. Maybe that's why you seemed so angry when Jodian left. Maybe that's why I won't be content with myself. Kokichi's better off without me, and I hurt him, and even killed one of his friends. He must want me dead now because of how I changed him.
What the hell is happening?
One of the people screamed from the other side. I could see them holding up the other person who fell down. They seemed like they were in pain and fear, and that only pissed me off more.
Kokichi!
I screamed, feeling tears coming out of my eyes. Fire came pouring out of the sky, and it almost covered the place in a couple of minutes. The fire came around me like flames dancing in the wind, coming over me and going under, before I felt everything freeze. Every second in that moment I felt numb, but just for a moment, as the blurry things around me became clear. Kokichi never loved me. Kokichi never cared about me. Why would I believe a liar? Kokichi! I screamed again, feeling the fire consume my soul. Before, the fire was just moving around me, making the field devastated or flourishing. I couldn't focus as more of it burned at my skin, making it itch with pain. Small patches burned more than others, while others were being healed and cleansed by the blue flame. The people had long gone, and there were some others on the side of the wall. But then, why do I love him so much? This power I have is too dangerous even for him. I need to keep him safe. I looked over and saw the frightened people out of the corner of my eye, and I felt more tears come down my cheeks. But now, they didn't feel like they were burning down my cheeks. They felt calm and cooling, like all this would be alright, like Kokichi was still with me. Kokichi, why can't I be with you? Is it because the bond is too good to be true? Are all these lies supposed to be true? Are all these feelings I shouldn't be having? Is this all a joke to fuck with me? That man, he came to attack Kokichi because of me. I felt more fire come around me. It was all red, and it made my senses numb from all the pain I was having in my mind, as well as throughout my body. They were all looking at me as my bloodlust grew. I needed Kokichi. I needed him safe from me. After that came to my mind, I ran away from the flames and left into the forest with tears coming down my cheeks. Only they seemed more cool than they were before. My heart burned and the pain was almost too much. I need to calm down, but I need Kokichi to calm down. I need to go to him, even if he wants me dead.